show is getting serious. Semi-finals in the women's 200 metres. And as we went to the break, we promised you you'd see Allyson Felix, and here she is.
Her only individual gold medalist in this event. She's also a three-time world champion in this 200-meter event. She's in lane 9. Sometimes you think, oh, lane 9 is a disadvantage. Now for Allyson Felix, the strength of her race is the straightaway. She'll be happy to run as little turn as possible.
Saw some wonderful family images when Allyson finished second in the 400 final. There's Cameron, her daughter.
That's her brother and manager, Wes Felix.
So in a stark contrast of experience level, but still a great story, is Cambria Sturgis coming off winning the double at the NCAA Championships.
And you might think that happens often. It doesn't. The last time it happened was in 2016, Ariana Washington for Oregon. She's only a sophomore lead, and usually the shortest in the field, but it has not been a disadvantage for her. She powers through the turn and the straightaway.
And here's Jenna Prandini, who will start in lane 5. Personal best last evening in qualifying. She ran the second fastest time in qualifying, and she kept Allyson off of the 2016 200-meter U.S. Olympic team.
And I'm sure for her, like many of the Ducks, it's just something about competing in the stadium, and she looked incredible in the prelim. Nobody runs a lifetime best, a personal best in the preliminary rounds, and she did, so she's in great shape.
And Allyson is going to have to get out very aggressively on the turn. You don't want to just leave it late at this stage of qualifying.
Top 3 in each semi, then the next 2 fastest times go through to the final. Felix out wide in 9. She's got Molokea Kinnison inside.
And Molokea has closed the stagger on Allyson Felix. Look at Prandini in the middle of this race. She'll come off with a big lead. Allyson Felix with some work to do, but she's in a good position.
Flannel on the inside, Jenna Prandini. Here comes Allyson Felix down the outside. Top 3 then through to the final. Allyson is going to the final in the 200. Prandini wins. Felix gets second.
Another personal best for Prandini. She is rattling them off and looking like 3 people will not beat her tomorrow in that final.
And the way Allyson looked in the prelim compared to how she looked in the semi, once again, you just cannot count Allyson Felix out when it comes to championship running. There is Jenna Prandini there in lane 5, Allyson Felix in lane 9. Like you said, Otto, this was to her advantage to run less turn, to have that big turn, and then be able to go to her strength, which is the final part of the race. Jenna Prandini there over 20 miles an hour and completely in control, dominated the turn, and was able to look around and really relax coming home. And Sturgis, who I thought would compete way better, only 7th.
The collegians are out of gas, some of them officially, so Allyson Felix is into yet another Olympic trials final.
Tremendous second half of the race by Desiree Bryant to get that auto qualify to the final. So Jenna Prandini, Allyson Felix, Desiree Bryant, Lewis going through.
Absolutely, and she said one more race down to this next final. So Allyson in the heat, out in lane 9. Just give us some thoughts on this race.
I was way out there.